on Channel 2's Sunday.
Floodwaters claim a St. Louis airport and the city braces for a Mississippi crest. The guns of southern Lebanon fall silent in a U.S. brokered ceasefire. And President Clinton makes a Rose Garden appeal for a compromise to cut the deficit. This is the CBS Evening News. And this is Bob Schieffer reporting good evening. The Midwestern floods have been going on for weeks now, but as incredible as it seems, the worst may be yet to come, at least for the St. Louis area, where more levees have now given way. A suburban airport has been overrun by floodwaters. More rain is forecast over the weekend, and the Mississippi River is now expected to reach another record crest as early as Monday. We're going to begin our flood coverage tonight in Alton, Illinois, with Sandra Hughes. Sandra?
Well, Bob, as you can probably see, there is a tremendous thunderstorm going on here in Alton, Illinois. And up to just a few minutes ago, there were volunteers behind me sandbagging even in this rain, until there were a couple of tornado sightings over in St. Louis, and they asked them all to leave the area. There are battles like this being fought throughout the St. Louis area. Some are being won, but others are just a futile attempt to hold back the river. Attempts to keep the Missouri River from flooding Chesterfield, a town just west of St. Louis, failed, stranding this man in waist-deep water. A police helicopter swooped in to save him. Jane and Tom Seenert and their Cocker Spaniel were stranded on the roof of their restaurant. They were rescued by a fire department boat.
I just couldn't imagine it coming up as high as it did. And just now I was kind of getting a little nervous, and I'm glad to be rescued.
This is how the Spirit of St. Louis Airport in Chesterfield looked yesterday. As the river rose, there was a frenzied attempt to rescue airplanes before the levee broke. Today, floodwaters poured over the runway, stranding about a dozen disabled planes. Altogether, almost 500 businesses and 50 homes are now underwater in that area. To the west, residents of the capital of Missouri, Jefferson City, can no longer get across the river. The Missouri crested there yesterday, literally tearing apart the highway which leads into town.
This is a 500-year occurrence. Talk about a 100-year flood. We're above that by 2.5 feet.
Travel is becoming more difficult all across the flood zone. 2 bridges connecting Illinois and Missouri have been closed, but the traffic and closed roads haven't kept away the volunteers. Here in Alton, they have struggled against the Mississippi for 3 weeks, and today the call went out for more sandbaggers.
We're trying to raise the levee wall another 1.5 feet. The crest keeps going up, so we keep going up to meet it.
Parts of the town are already underwater, but more businesses are threatened by a new crest prediction. Mark Springman tried to pump and sandbag to save his restaurant. Today, he's ready to give up.
Been the hardest job I ever had.
And it gets worse. There's a possibility of 3 inches of rain.